20 or so years ago, as typical with many of these things, time and circumstance had a lot to do with how Aesthetic Surgery Journal was founded, went through its iterations to what it is today. I can remember very clearly that number of years ago when Jack Friedland, who I think was the incoming president or perhaps was the president at the time, Jack, who, by the way, I knew from our residency together at New York University, had some vague recollection that I was editor at some point of something or other, and that was going to be good enough for me to pick up on what was then a sort of a combination of a newsletter and a bit of a magazine, and continue to edit it. I quickly realized that what we were really lacking was something more, let's say, scientific.
When you came on board as the editor-in-chief, one of the first goals that we set together was to find a publisher for this new blossoming journal. Heretofore, it had been published by the Aesthetic Society in-house. And so we made a couple of trips to different places to speak with various publishers, and we're most impressed with what Mosby could do for us, and signed a contract with Mosby to be our first official publisher, and that actually worked out very well. As time went by, the format of the journal had to be modified to become, as Bob said, more scientifically acceptable. Some of the clinical articles that we had been famous for, if you want to call it that, or that was sort of our trademark, were the practical clinical articles. We're still part of the journal, still important to the journal, but we definitely upped the ante as far as the quality and the scientific integrity of those articles, so that everything would be up to the same level of excellence.
I am honored to have served as the journal's editor-in-chief from 1998 through 2008, the key formative years of the journal's 20-year history. It was a challenge to build the credibility of a young journal which faced stiff competition from other journals that had a much longer history. What could we possibly provide to attract prospective authors that they did not receive from other journals? After much discussion, it was determined that we would provide personal outreach and attention, a speedy review process, enhanced graphics and color photography, and print quality that was heretofore not seen in other journals.
Throughout my career, I've been fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. I'm humbled and honored to be editor-in-chief as we celebrate ASJ's 20th anniversary. It's still a young journal, but has come a long way from the ASAP's quarterly newsletter. It's the efforts of Dr. Robert Bernard, founding editor, Dr. Stan Klatsky, editor emeritus, their dedication and vision that the journal has now reached this adulthood. Our current associate editor, Jeff Kinkle, our section editors, staff, editorial board, and reviewers have assisted me in bringing this journal of age as the leading aesthetic surgery journal worldwide. Of course, the credit goes to our readers and especially our authors who send us their best work. I look forward to a very bright future as we meet the challenge of staying on top. I'm confident that with our staff, our editorial board, the support of ASAPS, and the support of our new publishers, Oxford University Press, we will meet that challenge and continue to grow and maintain our lead. I look forward to working with all of you and look forward to the next milestone for our young journal.
I'm proud and honored to be part of ASJ over the last 20 years and looking forward to where we're going in the future. Opportunities to learn online, including video formatting as well as interactive chat rooms, are going to be wonderful ways that you can improve your education in aesthetic surgery.
It's such an honor and a privilege to serve the Aesthetic Surgery Journal as its executive editor. We've seen growth in submissions and progress on many fronts in the past few years, including the bandwidth and capability of our publisher, Oxford University Press, our social media efforts, and the international work we do with our 20 affiliate partners. What I appreciate the most about the journal is the sense of learning and community that is a direct result of the work that we all do. When we meet up with colleagues at conferences, it's as if we're meeting up with old friends and family. With the supportive industry, there truly are no limitations for the Aesthetic Surgery Journal. Happy 20th birthday!
As the president of the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, it is my great pleasure to congratulate our Aesthetic Surgery Journal team, past and present, as we celebrate our 20th anniversary. ASJ is the major reason that the Aesthetic Society has achieved the prominence that we have worldwide. We are extremely proud of our journal, which is now the most widely read journal dedicated solely to aesthetic plastic surgery. I can't wait to see what the next 20 years will bring.
The British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons is delighted to be involved with the Aesthetic Surgery Journal. It's undoubtedly the best journal in the world in educating on both the science and the art of aesthetic surgery. We thank you.